Hey, Mama, welcome back to Raising Her Confidently. This is where we get together and come together about raising our strong, emotionally healthy, faith filled tween and teen daughters, right? So, today we're going to talk about something that I know that we can sometimes struggle with, especially with the moms that I've worked with, and navigating and asking the question, how much is too much? And specifically, how do we know when we're supporting our daughters versus when we're enabling her? And if this is you and you're like, yes, I've had that question, how much is too much? Support or am I enabling her? Well, then you're in the right place. Here we go. We're going to talk about that today. If you are frustrated with how to get your teenage daughter to open up to you because all you want is to connect with her as you once did, you're in the right place. Hey, I'm Jeannie Baldomero, a former rebellious teen, now mom of 3 young adults, educator, and the mom mentor, equipping you to create open communication with your girl so she can come to you about anything, even if she's scared. So grab your oat milk latte, breathe, and let's do this together.
I couldn't believe it. I was grieving that, and to hear you say those words, "Are you grieving your little girl that you once had?" I thought, there's someone who understands me. I didn't need counselling. I didn't need therapy. I needed just thing that you taught me was empathy. Just empathise. And also, one of the biggest things you taught me was not to take things personally. This isn't about me. My daughter's told me that I'm her safe person and that home is her safe place. She's talking more openly to me. So just that in itself is more than what I could have ever hoped to have achieved.
You just heard from one of our mamas who have gone through the Talk to Your Teen Girl framework and the results that she's getting. Well, Mama, and if you're finding yourself just like her, feeling frustrated with trying to figure out who your daughter is and not really getting too far with the questions that you ask, you literally get the one-word answers or even maybe the silent treatment that you used to not have. I've honestly read many books to unravel this mystery of connecting with my own girl. I question, am I doing this right? What do I say? What if I say something that will cause detrimental consequences in our relationship? Or even worse, am I pushing her away so that she will never want to be or share anything with me again? Okay, maybe that was a little dramatic, but for me to go there with my thoughts, I truly did worry over these things because I desired a closer relationship with my daughter than I had with my mom when I was a teenager. So I decided things were going to change. I asked myself, what did I need as a young teenager from my mom? And go do that. I am able to connect with my daughter. Actually, she's a young adult right now, and we connect on a different level. It was a friendship that I could never have imagined simply by cultivating our relationship in the teenage years when she needed me the most, right? She checks in with me, and we are open to share about lots of things going on in her life and in my life too. And I want to help you do the same with your own daughter. The Talk to Your Teen Girl framework allows you to get started step by step in creating open communication with your girl. You will receive modules, 5 of them, and some bonuses in this course that will allow you to know exactly how to create organic conversations with your daughter that are genuine, that are vulnerable, while building trust and being able to come to her about the hard topics you need to talk to her about. Maybe some of the things that need to be talked about in these teen turbulent years with her, right? So it's also learning to shift who you are in this season. It's all in the Talk to Your Teen Girl framework where I guide you step by step on doing that. And if that's something you're interested in, you can go to talktoyourteengirl.com where you will see step by step laid out what we cover. That's talktoyourteengirl.com. And by the way, tomorrow, I am so excited. We are having our early Black Friday flash sale. Yes, I'm trying to beat everybody else. But Mama, I want you to get prepared for the holiday season and the upcoming semester, right? Spring semester is no joke, right? And it's important and vital for your teenage daughters to know that you are there for her. So I am starting tomorrow our 72-hour early Black Friday flash sale where you will save 50% off our Talk to Your Teen Girl framework. Yes, that's 50% off. You get to create open communication so that she can come to you about anything for 50% off. That's half the savings. So I want you to go to talktoyourteengirl.com, hit on there tomorrow. It starts early morning wherever you are at. It starts midnight Pacific time where I'm at. And go save half off. Remember to use Black Friday as your code. See you tomorrow. As moms, our hearts are wired to help. We want our girls to succeed, to be happy, to avoid pain. We don't want to see them hurting because it hurts our hearts. We hate watching them struggle, and sometimes we step in just a little too much. And I'm guilty of that. I know when my kids are sick, I'm just like, I pray, just give me the sickness. I'll bear that burden, right? Or if we see them suffering in some of the mistakes they've making or something that they're going through, we want to rescue them. But maybe we finish their homework, right? Just this once because she's overwhelmed. Or we allow her the excuse to not do that because it's hard for her right now. Or we text the coach to smooth things over after she forgot her uniform. Or maybe we rescue her emotionally and we tell her what to say, how to respond, or try to fix the friendships that hurt her. We do it because we love them, right? This is no malice. This is not saying that they can't do it. We do it because we love them. But sometimes, without meaning to, that love really turns into enabling. And when we rescue too quickly or shield them from the natural consequences of their choices, we can actually stunt their growth. We rob them of the chance to develop resilience and problem-solving skills and confidence that they can handle hard things, It's hard to see that, and it's hard to see it that way when your mama heart just wants to help. But part of growing into confident young women means we have to let them struggle a little. Safely, of course, but we have to let them struggle so that they can grow stronger. Now, support. Okay, I'm going to tell you the difference between what is support and what is enabling and how much is too much and how can we gauge ourselves, right? And I will give you some 3 ways we can do that, right? Find that sweet spot. But what exactly is support? Well, support is about equipping your daughter, giving her the tools, the encouragement, and emotional safety to grow. Enabling is about protecting her from discomfort or failure, or often ease your anxiety more than hers. So support says, I believe you can handle this and I'm here if you need me. Enabling says, let me do this for you because I don't want you to get hurt or fail. There's a difference. One builds confidence, the other builds dependence. And we don't want our daughters to be dependent on us, right? We want them to come to us for wisely guidance, but we don't want them to be dependent on us. We don't want to build codependent daughters. We want independent daughters. So now let's talk about how to find that sweet spot where you're supportive but not enabling. Okay? Here are 3 ways to find that sweet spot. Number 1, know what's developmentally appropriate. Developmentally appropriate. Your tween, maybe your teen is learning independence. Not fully ready for it yet, and you probably noticed that, but definitely craving it, right? Tweens, typically 9 to 12-year-olds, are still developing emotional regulation and executive functioning. I actually did an interview with one of the ladies you'll hear a bit later this month about executive functioning, which I thought was intriguing and interesting. Well, executive functioning means they'll need reminders, structure, and accountability, right? As teenagers, typically 13 to 18, they're developing abstract thinking and autonomy, meaning they'll push for freedom, but really still need wise boundaries. So when you're deciding whether to step in or step back, ask yourself, is this something she can't do yet or something she doesn't want to do? That's the difference. If she can't do that yet, then yes, give them the support that they need. But if it's something that she doesn't want to do, you do not need to step in. It's a matter of her choosing to do it, right? It's encouraging her to get over whatever it is that's causing her not to do it because she's capable of, right? So if she can't, you support her with guidance and teaching. If she doesn't want to, this is where her growth is going to happen, and you're going to have to let her wrestle with that. So support her with empathy, but don't remove the discomfort that teaches responsibility, right? It's okay for her to get uncomfortable. The second is coach, don't control. I teach this in Talk to Your Teen Girl framework, what it's like to be a coach. We have to shift our role now into this new season that she's in, into coach. And coaches don't control. I mean, at least great coaches don't. Think of yourself as a coach, not her manager, not her queen, not someone who tells her what to do. Instead of solving the problem for her, help her think it through. Maybe try saying things like, what do you think would help you with this situation? What's one thing you can do differently next time, right? I trust that you can figure this out. I love this phrase. I say that all the time. I know you can do it. I trust that you can figure this out. Do you want to brainstorm this with me? Now, this is a great way to invite yourself into helping them out, but not really giving them the answer, right? And it also gives you insight on what they truly are capable of doing and how they think of themselves. You are still present, but you're putting the ownership in her hands. That's how she's learning problem solving and gaining confidence and self-trust. All these qualities of a young and resilient woman. Isn't that what we want for her? The third way is let natural consequences do their job. I know that's really hard for us to hear, Mama, but sometimes the best teacher is experience. And I've learned this many, many times. If you're a Gen Xer, then you are a product of natural consequences. We had to figure it out, and it was through experience. If she forgot her homework, let her face that 0. If she's late to practice, let her handle the coach's response. If she breaks a friend's trust, let her sit in that discomfort. Your job isn't to save her from every consequence. It's to walk with her, right, through it. You're not abandoning her. You're not saving her, but you're going to walk with her through it. You're helping her reflect, take responsibility, and grow. That's support. Remember, the goal isn't perfection. It's really progress. It's what she's learning in the process of moving along what we call life. You're raising a young woman who knows how to face life's challenges with courage and with wisdom by allowing her these experiences. So, Mama, as you think about your daughter this week, ask yourself, am I helping her grow, or am I rescuing her from her growth? Am I helping her grow, or am I rescuing her from growth? You don't have to get it perfect, and that's okay because we're not perfect people. Just start paying attention. Step back when you want to fix it. Step in when she truly needs your guidance. And then trust that God's grace and your grace fills the gap between your support and her growth. Because when you learn to release control a little, you'll watch your daughter rise into the confident woman you've been praying for her to become. Okay. Now, Mama, if this episode has helped you, I'd love for you to share it with another mama who is walking through the same situation and the same season. Text this over to her right now. Now, don't forget, tomorrow we start our 72-hour Talk to Your Teen Girl framework. If you have a desire to create open communication with your teenage daughter so that she's coming to you, even when she's scared, then I highly recommend you be a part of this 42-hour sale. Go 72-hour sale. Did I say 42? 72 hours. Go to talktoyourteengirl.com where I lay it all out there. Starts tomorrow. I'll see you there. Hey friend, if this podcast inspired you or encouraged you or helped you in any way, I'd love for you to share it. You can screenshot this episode and share it in your stories on social media or text it to a friend who can use the support. It's the best way you can thank me. I want to let other mamas know they are not alone. I'd love to stay connected with you. You can find me at raisingherconfidently.com. Until next time, live full of grace, Jeannie.